Eddie's Dead, a spoken word poem by N.E.B. Inskip. Eddie's dead, you see. Well, Edwina was her name, but made no difference to her. That cold night chilled me to the bone, so cold it almost felt like pain. No sleep there. The same cold carried her away. Probably a blessing, but that doesn't mean it's fair. I see them all as they walk by. Eyes averted so as not to see means they don't have to care. And there she'd be, bundled in a coat, frayed sleeves, long out of fashion and meant for a man, a three-toothed smile and a thumbs up. She saw me and took me as I always am. 3 days a week they'd open the food window at the mission and she'd long stand, waiting in line like the 100 others, hoping to get a share, which might just be a can. They worked hard to collect whatever food from the shops around town, but never enough. Never enough to give the warmth we need. Those who, like me and her, sleep rough. "Here ya," she'd say, reaching into the huge plastic bag, almost empty, she carried everywhere. She'd spread out all they'd given her and always give me half. Yesterday, a treat, a can of pears. She used to be a teacher and talked all the time about the children and how they make her smile. She still knew each of them by name. Rolf, always joking and making people laugh. And then there was Erin, who shared her lunch with the birds and frowned when boys teased her. I'd often think, as they all walk by, did that one sit in her class? Did they still know her name? But that was long ago, before the black dog used her as its kennel and buried her future like a bone. Now Eddie's dead, you see. She left a lot behind, her smiles and long discussions about world affairs that mattered not to us, and were a day old anyway, from yesterday's newspaper fished out of a bin, or maybe left abandoned on a bench at the bus stop or in the park, a bit like her and me. But Eddie as a person will be missed by me, and though I don't have a God, tonight I'll say a prayer. I'll pray for all the people who perhaps should have, but chose not to know her or even care. And I'll thank God for Eddie, who was always there, with her thumbs up and three-toothed smile. But Eddie's dead, you see. Well, Edwina was her name, and I for one will miss her. Never got to say goodbye. And now I sit silent, watching all those feet as they pass on by. Just a lone tear reminds me how to cry.